swap up the character now though. See a bit. Oh, I should update this. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Not 132 yet. Upload the speedrun on YouTube? Yeah. Yep. So, with Sidra, I'm going to try and show how you can really exploit weaker players' dodges with a weapon like cannon. So he dodged in, so we're going to try and utilize that. Okay. That was a good dodge to escape cannon. Gotta find my footing here. Catch that. Wait for the dodge. Ground pound. Daylight there. Sidelight, I mean. That is one, or not one, that is the main weakness with Lance Recovery, is that it's very, very projected where it's going. Okay, that was a good dodge. Okay. You guys dodging pretty well, to be honest. Scarlet is also a great character to... Oops. Oh, that worked actually. I didn't mean to do that. Scarlet's also a great character to climb with just because her SIGs are ridiculously oppressive. So no dodge, so we can get a lot of damage there. I messed up my extension, but get the idea. That's honestly the most important thing once you got all the fundamentals down of like movement and attacking. The most important thing is paying attention to your opponent's dodges so that you can really make the most out of your advantage states after you get an attack. Keep it going. Got an Orion. Orion is also another great spear character. Great spear character to climb with, because he is very, very simple. Yeah, sword. Sword is another weapon that pretty much plays itself. Got Dare to hit below you, Sarah to hit beside you, Nair to hit above you. Pretty straightforward. Also, you can pretty much do anything out of D-Light, so it lots of creativity possible. And then it also leads to a kill confirm. There we go. Just kidding. That's one problem with playing sword, is that D-Light on the ledge can drop or like do a weird hit sometimes. Play with Barraza? Yeah, I'm gonna play with Barraza after I get 1500. Oops, went off stage a little bit. Oops, said the wrong way. Honestly, it was looking like it was gonna miss anyway. But yeah, that's something about cannon that they changed in the last patch that's really nice to use, is that Sarah will always send them, or like place them, in the perfect spot to follow up, since they changed it to have 0 variable force. Yeah, that's what 0 variable force means. Means that they will always get sent to the exact same spot every time that you hit the move, no matter what damage. True.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Cannon Nair is also super solid for juggling. It comes out deceivingly fast. Oops, that's my follow-up. Dang. Something about Sidra specifically, jeez, is that her cannon Ensig is super good. Also, side air true combos into recovery and middle HP. Okay, the bot is kind of sick though. Okay. How do you play against Lance? Lance struggles to deal with you if you just don't really approach it.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Gonna look to catch the dodge here, but he didn't dodge smartly. Oh, this side skin, by the way, the side skin that he's using, you can get for free if you follow twitter.com/pro-brawlhalla. You can get that side skin for free. So if you want that side skin, check it out. This guy here? I think he is. ELO right now is like 1550. Goodbye, Kamikaze. Yeah, you can get solid loops now with this new sidelight. You can do like sidelight dare, and stuff like that. How to get out of gold? I think the best way to climb, said it earlier, is play a character like Nash, Orion, Hattori. Spear is super friendly to new players.
Player 2 wins.
So, and the game plan is super solid. 1450 actually, my bad. Yep, you can climb out of any rank with any character. Someone asked, can they climb out of gold with Bryn? Okay, we take that just because this guy's name is not okay. Bow spear character? Yes, Kaya. This will be the last game of Sidra. How do Yumiko? Yumiko's a cool character.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Ooh, that's exploitable, but I was honestly a pretty good option for him. Huh? He had no dodge, so I tried to catch his jump with a weapon throw, but he didn't jump. Why do you always sidelight there and not sidelight there on cannon? Sidelight Sarah is just... Okay, Sidelight Sarah is good, but it's also less safe. More risky. Riskier, you could say. Okay. There's another thing. If you're not moving with Sidra, like if you have not much momentum with Sidra's sword, you can delight into down sig. Not true, but 2 frames. Why'd you stop playing Yumiko? Because she has 7 dexterity, and that stat is useless. Okay, let's go to Barraza now. 19 and 0. Wow, I'm really washed on the guns. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, Hello KZ Boss. Kellogg's Boss. That's some cheese you can do with Barraza. Quick little end sigger. Axe tips? Silent Air is really good. And Sig. Okay. Two weapons you want on character the most? Honestly, Scythe and Bow. I like to see that. Okay. Can do that to read the dodge in. You didn't dodge in though. How do you slide off and sig consistently? You can just dash, and then you want to input your sig right before you fall off the map. How much glory do you get from plat? You can go to Brawlhalla.com and there's a glory calculator. Are Bodvar and Hattori decent picks in plat? Yeah. Every character is a decent pick. At least a decent pick. I'd say Bodvar and Hattori are great picks for climbing because they're very simple.
3, 2, 1.
20 and 0, you're right. I'll update it after this game. Some other cool stuff you can do with Axe is like sidelight, endlight, or sidelight nair, and then go for follow-ups. I almost got that. I was unintentional. And then with a character like Barraza, you can honestly just kind of fish for like a side air with Axe to go for a kill. Like jump around, float around for a little bit. Look for the Sarah. And then guns are a bit harder to pilot for sure. My advice is to try and sidelight into Sarah if you catch sidelight, and then for the most part just look for D-light, because D-light just leads to so much. You get so much control for hitting D-light. Even just like doing only D-light Sarah, you get a lot out of doing it. how to pivot. To pivot, what you need to do is dash and then sig the other direction. If you're talking about X pivoting, where you get the little momentum the other way, like this, all you need to do is hold up. And you have to input your attack during the dash. Also, Barraza's SIGs are just like super strong. Like, his D-SIG on guns kills so early.
Player 2 wins. Barraza.
Wago.
Three, two, one, ball.
Yeah, I mean, Axe also has a very simple game plan. Look for sidelight. If you can't sidelight, use D-light and reset and wait for the opportunity to hit sidelight. Sidelight and air. Sidelight and air. End light to regain space. D-light on whiff. Pretty solid. Did you ever use mouse? Yeah, I actually played with keyboard and mouse for the first year and a half of my career, back in 2016 and 2017. I swapped to full keyboard after a tournament one time, because I hated carrying around the keyboard and mouse. It was just annoying. Ooh. I feel like Zariel is a character that is really hard to deal with because his SIGs are so oppressive. Specifically, like, this character's side SIG, end SIG, and oh my god, I'm stuttering so much. His side SIG and end SIG on this weapon, and then side SIG on gauntlets are so good. What's up with the timer? That is how long I've been on this account. 43 minutes. That was troll. I should have just like side SIG'd or something. Most likely. Something about Axe is that if you hit the stacked version of sidelight, like the in most hitbox, you can true combo it into Sair or delay, or ground pound actually, or dare, if you're feeling it. Okay, he has only jump and dodge, so he's gonna try and keep him off. Only jump and dodge again, and he's dead.
Player 1 wins.
Like that, 22.
Barraza.
Just a quick note about Barraza. If I could choose a stance, I would choose the attack stance for any Barraza players in the chat. Sorry your break, how's your play schedule changed? Well, I'm actually playing the game, which is interesting. Yeah, I've lost stocks so far. I think games will start being close, like actually close around like 2300, because once you're 2300, you can start playing against some of the stronger players. I consistently have like pretty close games with 2500 ELO players. That's a great cheese for you guys to learn if you play Barraza. Just dashing off, pivoting end sig, cover everything. A lot of people don't really know how to deal with that. Sair, sidelight, nair, recovery, end sig. Just a bait though, because it's safe. D-light on whiff, sidelight, nair, jump recovery, safe again, Sair. Looking clean on the axe. They did remove Sair into grounded moves, unless you hit the last frame of Sair in the last patch. So guns are a bit weaker in neutral when you're jumping because you don't really get any confirms off of Sair. However, that doesn't make doing falling Sair that much worse. It's still a great option. Fairly safe. Especially if you're drifting back. So we just catch his recovery here. Or miss catching his recovery. Fine anyway.
Player 1 wins.
23. I'll play Nyx. She just can't really kill very consistently. All of her killing tools are very, very projected. And she has a bit too low defense to play guns or scythe. With weapons like guns and scythe where you're getting a lot of hits, the goal is to have as high attack as possible because the more hits you get, the better attack scales. Attack stat. Just wait for him. Guns have a lot of pressure on the edge because you're always threatening like reaching over the edge with like a side light or end light. But at the same time, if they try and like dodge in, then what just happened could happen as well. Like guns have a lot of pressure on the edge. And then, I mean, that was just a poor recovery from him. Maybe he thought he had more jumps or something. But everything was so slow getting back to the stage that was just too easy for me to punish him once he used all his options. Oops. I SD'd here, but it's okay. He struggled. Catch the recovery, and now he only has jump and dodge. And since he was holding his dodge, there wasn't much he could have done there. He could have dodged up, which probably would have been the best option, but for a player like around this skill level, it's hard to see an option like that. 24. Best Axe Legend? Probably Barraza. What separates a 2500 player from 2900 plus? It's an interesting question. I think something about 2500 players is that a lot of their style is built around like gimmicks, or their fundamentals are just not as good. For example, a lot of players, at least players that I play against that are around 2500, either get super intimidated when they lose control, or they don't like lose control of the stage and then they like play super scared. They like use their options not well at all. Like they dodge randomly in neutral and then it's just like too easy to punish them. Or once they have control, they're super bad at utilizing that control effectively. Or they just like have bad dodge habits, stuff like that. Wait, do you think you might get for your first loss? Probably like 2300 is where it's like a danger zone of when I could lose. Once you're 2300, you can queue into strong players. I could lose before that as well. Depending on what character I'm playing. I doubt I would lose for example, I doubt I would lose a game on Barraza before like 2300. Oh, that's an interesting drop. Yeah, daylight recovery is such a great option on guns. Daylight dash jump recovery. Okay, 1600. Thanks for watching. XD.